Hey y'all, my name is Sarah and this is my Flosstube Sarah Stitches. This is my channel about cross stitch. Today is Monday, August, no, I take that back. Today is Tuesday, August 3rd. Losing track of my days. And I've been at work all day, goodness. Anyway, I hope everybody's had a great couple of weeks. It's been a few weeks since I have filmed. Just dropped my glasses. But yeah, we've all been good here. Just, me getting back in the swing of work and, just getting back into that. It's a couple of nights I've been tired and I didn't really do any stitching for a couple of nights. But yeah, I'm starting to get back in the swing of it. Right now at work, until today was the last day actually, it was just like the secretaries and the counselors and the principals and a few other staff people were there. But tomorrow teachers come back, and so then it'll really start to pick up. And then we got we've only got just like 2 weeks before school starts, and so yeah, it's starting to get busy around there. But anyway, I just hope everybody's been doing well, and I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos and subscribing, and I really enjoy making these, and I'm glad that y'all seem to enjoy my watching my videos. So I do have for this week. I'm just going to jump into it now. I've got a couple of FFOs, and I've got some works in progress, my whips that I'll show you. But anyway, I'll just get on with it. My first FFO I want to show you is my Plum Street Samplers Cow Pile. Finally got this one done, and I think it turned out so cute. I've just got it on some mounting board that I actually, with these I used Elaine's tacky glue with these, and I used also spray adhesive mounting, and that seemed to work pretty good. But yeah, I was real proud of how it turned out. I've just got them on the matting board, and this has got some batting behind it, and I just, for my bow, I just glued it to a popsicle stick and just put it down in there, and of course I just got these picks sitting down in there. But this has got some rip rack around it, and so, but yeah, and it's just on there with the magnet, so I can easily switch out different pieces when I want to. But I thought it turned out really cute. I was really proud of this one. And my second FFO is actually a start and a finish, but it's a small one. It's little, but it's with a freebie off of Pink and Pumpkin quilting blog. I believe that's the name. I'll try to link it because she's got a lot of cute freebies on there. But I did the home, and I made it into a pillow. And I have a tier tray on my bar in my kitchen. And so right now I've got the bees and the honeysuckles and all this on it. So it looks really cute up there. And this is my back. I just have it backed with, it's hard to see because my hole ripped on me when I was turning it inside out. So I had to put a big piece of ribbon back there. But it's just on a kind of a yellow, golden kind of yellow color buffalo check material. And then my ribbon is just some black and white ribbon, and then I got some little buttons glued to it. But I'm getting there with my pillows. It's stuffed with just some batting stuff that I had. I don't know the name of it. But, and this is Coffee Tea Dyed 14 count Ada that I stitched it on. But I do, once I get a little better with these pillows, I do want to start using the lizard glitter or walnut shells that I see a lot of people make pillows with. But I kind of feel like I just kind of want to get a little bit more experienced with it because they're still a little wonky, and but I've watched a few more videos, so I kind of think now I'm going to try a few things. I think I'm kind of learning what I'm doing a little bit, but it was fun. I enjoyed it, but I thought this turned out real cute. And this is the call for colors. They're DMC. So but those are my two cross stitch FFOs. I do have two little things I want to show y'all that I have in my tier tray that I made last year. The first one is I made these little stacks of books. My husband cut out these little pieces out of some scrap wood we had, and I used white chalk paint to paint them, and I distressed them, and they're just tied together with some jute ribbon, and then I used my silhouette cutting machine to do the letters. And so I think this looks really cute in there. I was real proud of this. And I made a honeycomb last year. I had seen this all over. I used to watch, a couple years ago, I used to watch a lot of DIYers on YouTube, and really got into, especially making stuff out of Dollar Tree items. And I really got into that. But now I'm not doing it now that I've started cross stitching. And but this is one of those inspirations I got from those videos. And I made my own beehive. And what it's made with is styrofoam that is shaped like an egg. And I cut it in half, and I just glued some nautical rope around it. And then I took a piece and cut it into a circle, and then that's just glued on here. And I used hot glue to wrap it, to glue. Everything's glued on with hot glue. And I took some black acrylic paint I had, and painted the inside, and then I distressed it with some black to kind of give it a little dimension. But this is really cute. I think it turned out real cute, and it looks real cute on my tier tray with all my stuff around it. So those are my FFOs. I don't have any just regular finishes, and I have several whips that I worked on the last few weeks. I did not get any Christmas pieces finished for Christmas in July, or Jolly July is what we called it, yeah. But I was proud of my progress that I made on the pieces that I worked on. And so I will show those first. I'll show my Christmas ones that I worked on first. And my first one is, I finally got started on my Santa's Village. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. And I'm stitching Santa's house first. This is the first one I'm stitching. And I'm using all the DMC called for. I bought the floss pack off of Fat Quarter Shop. So these are all the DMC called for for the charts. But this is my start on it. Let me find it. I've got a really big piece of fabric here. And I actually had to restart it because the first time I started it, I wasn't paying attention to my margins, and I started halfway in the middle of the fabric, and I realized after I got the border done, I was like, there's no way all these, because I think it's like four charts in a row, and they're supposed to fit, and I was like, there is no way this is going to fit. And so I got to doing a little measuring. But luckily my piece is really big, and so I was able to start over on the other side. So, but it gets in the way too, but I'm afraid to cut any off right now. But this is my start. I've got started on the roof, and thinking, it's really, I'm enjoying it. And I'm not going to put these away. Even though I know that there's no way this will be done by Christmas, I still kind of want to. It was fun stitching some Christmas too. So I do want to start to keep up some of these. But that's my progress. And this is stitched on 18 count coffee tied Ada. I think it was the oatmeal color. I think that's what the package said. I think I got it at like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. But it was too light. You couldn't see the white. So I coffee tea dyed it. And I was real pleased with it after that. My second one that I worked on, I think this is the one I made the most progress on. This is Stitching with the Housewives and the Night Before Christmas. And this is where I got on it. And this is on 14 count black chalkboard Ada. And so, I've gotten all the, I'm kind of at the halfway point on the chart. And so, but I did realize after, I think I noticed that the other night when I started this house, I forgot to put the chimney on this one. So I've got to go back and put the chimney, and I will on this one too, because they all have chimneys on them. But yeah, I think it's turning out really cute. I did do a couple color conversions, and just because I didn't have the called for, I changed the red that the charts called for is ribbon red, Classic Colorworks ribbon red. I think I only had just no, I didn't have any of it. And so I'm using Forbidden Fibers Ladybug, and it's a real pretty red. I don't know, it seems to be kind of bright right there, but it's a darker red in person. Yeah, that does seem to be coming across. That's more like it right there. And I'm switching out broccoli, steamed broccoli, with Victorian Motto's Christmas green. They're very close. Let me see this. I might have to hold these back here to get the true color, because when I bring them forward, they seem to get a little brighter. But this is a real pretty green. I'm also using, it called for caramel. These are all Classic Colorworks that she calls for. But I didn't have caramel, so I'm using hazelnut as my, this is the antlers and a few other things. And my Really Tilly, I switched out to Mermaid from Forbidden Fiber Company. I had some Really Tilly, but not very much. And I was kind of scared I was scared I'd run out. And I know I hear a lot of other floss tubers talk about color lots are different, especially with these hand dyed. And so I was scared I'd get one that was totally different. So I pulled this. And this is really close, and I really like it. I think it's really pretty. So that's my changes on it. But now we'll definitely be working on this. This one's pretty close to being finished. I've just got one more house and a couple more little reindeer. But it's a fun stitch, and I think it's fairly quick. There's a tree that will go here, but this one I could easily get done. So I will definitely be working on this one some more. And I worked on my Prairie Schooler, Just Was the Night. Or is it The Night Before Christmas? What's it called? The Night Before Christmas. I don't know where I got that other. But this is it. I just think this one's so pretty. And this is stitched on a 28 count Lugana that I think it's a Be Stitch Me fabric. And I think it's called Peanut. I'm not sure. It was a color. It was the fabric of the month color. But this is my progress on it. I started the second block, and yeah. Now I'm gonna keep working on this one too. I don't think I'll have it finished, but I definitely want to keep working on it too. You know, pull it out every once in a while. But I'm enjoying this one too. And these are all the call for colors. I don't think I switched anything on this one. I think I had them. All DMC. But those are my Christmas ones that I worked on. I pulled out a different Halloween than what I had been working on. I pulled out Stitching with the Housewives, Trick or Treat. And this is it. And I made pretty good progress on it. This is where I'm at. I think last time I showed it, I know I had all the words done and I had worked on the border, but I've got it finished, and I had started on I worked on the witch's hat and her hair. And oh my goodness, y'all, this hair, it made me want to pull my hair out. It gave me fits. I don't know what the problem I have with it. I couldn't keep on track on count, and I had to frog out some. It just gave me fits. But anyway, I'm pleased with how it turned out. I am a little off count over here, but you know, it's okay. Can't even tell. And so I did switch out the green though. I did not have I think the chart called for frog legs, and I didn't have that, and I didn't have the DMC conversion she had for it. So I'm using DMC's hold on, 907. And yeah, wouldn't have a video without a dog barking, would we? And so that's my green. And I think it looks really good. That was kind of blowing it out. Maybe this is better. But I think it looks really good on her. I think that's a good green face for the witch. So, okay, that was my Halloween piece that I worked on. And so, and I'm really in the mood for fall and Halloween. So I'll be, I've got some more that I want to start. I don't know why my nose is itching, excuse me. And I have a new start. I started, and I will put the picture of it up here because I just printed the chart part out and it's in black and white. But it's Stitching with the Housewives. I think it's called, I'll just show you the black and, I'll put the color piece here. As mine's in black and white. No, I can't edit on this, so I'm going to show you the black and white because I can't figure out how to edit on my phone. Yeah, I'm not very savvy with all this. But it's called Honeybee Lane. This is it. And I wanted to do this one up real quick to put in my tier tray. And so I don't think this one's going to take long if I can just ever get a couple of nights to stitch on it when I'm not tired. Maybe this weekend I might can get it finished. But it's still in the hoop. And this is on a 28 count even weave. I think I got it like Hobby Lobby that I coffee tea dyed. And the needle's still in it too. I don't have a needle minder on it. But this is my progress. I hope, yeah, now you can see it. I was gonna say the white does show up better in person. But I'm kind of thinking I might need to backstitch it. I'm not sure. And I've got the little sunflowers started. But yeah, this is going to be cute. And I had pretty much all the called for colors with it. I don't think I've switched out any no, I did. I had them all. So yeah, I'm anxious to get this one done. And I do have, I've got it charted. I haven't started it. I plan on it. It's Brenda Gervais, Jack-o'-lantern here, I can get it real quick. Let me pause you just for a minute. Okay, I'm back. It's out of the Jack-o'-lantern Jubilee. And I'm going to stitch Trick or Treat first. And I've got it kitted up. I'm going to stitch it on, it's a 32 count linen by Picture This Plus. Wren is the name of it. And this is what I'm going to stitch it on. Everything's blowing out big time. Yeah, that's a good color. And so I've got everything pulled. I am swapping out some colors. But I'll show y'all that next time. But this is they're pretty close. They're just like a number or two off. They're very close. But this is what I've got picked here. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Those are my colors that I plan on using for it. And so I'm excited to get that started. Oh, everything just fell off. But that's all my whips that I have this week. I do have a haul. We went, now it's been a couple Fridays ago, my daughter's wedding dress came in. So we made a quick trip to Conway, and I went by the Stitcher's Garden, and I picked up a few things. Let me get those out. I got, it's called Savior by Stony Creek. And I just thought this was so pretty. And I think I'm going to stitch mine. It calls for, it is stitched on a 28 count red Joblin. But I want to do it on like a midnight blue color that has the iridescent to kind of make it look like, that has the little sparkles in it, to make it look like a starry night. I think that would be so pretty. So that's what I'm going to do this one. stitch that one on. And I picked up from little, I've decided that I want to do another series. I don't know, I seem to go for series. I'm drawn to them. But it's Little House Needleworks Hometown series. Hometown Holiday, I guess that's what you call it. And so I've got, and I don't know when I'm going to start them. I'm just gathering them up. But I got Schoolhouse. Let's see if that's, if you can see that. You know, I work in a school, so I had to get Schoolhouse. And I got the pet store, because I've got lots of animals, so lots of dogs. And so, got pet store. And I've got Town Church. And this is what this one here is what gave me the idea to do the whole series, because it's finished on that block. And I think that would be so cute to finish them all that way and display them on a table, like with the little village. And you know, you can buy little accessories to put in it, like the trees that you see all the time during Christmas, those little, they call them bottle brush trees. And you know, you can buy little benches and little accessories that you use for your Christmas decorating for villages, I think. Wouldn't that be cute with it sitting around? So I thought that would be cute to do those in those blocks. So that's what gave me the idea. And this was the one I saw first, and I just love that church. So so yeah, and I don't know when I'm gonna start it, but I feel like I need to finish, or at least get a little bit more progress on my Santa's Village. And I got from Stacy Nash Primitives, House on Pumpkin Hill. And I've always liked this. I've seen some other people stitch it, and I've always been drawn to it. I really like it. And I did get the thread all that it's called for, but they did not have the, I think it was called Straw Bonnet. And so I don't know if I'm going to try to order it or just substitute it. But I think they're from, I got it right, let's see. No, I don't have my piece that tells, oh, here it is. Here it is. I was looking. I think they're all Gentle Arts. And so I've got them all but Straw Bonnet. And so I'll just have to decide what I want to do about that. But that is as far as charts, all that I got. I did get in, matter of fact, I just got this yesterday. I'm going to put this in my lap here. I ordered some floss. It's from Victorian Motto. And I will say this, I was in their club of the month because I do like their product. They have a very good product. But I will say this, they did get behind, but they caught me up. Maybe I'm thinking there's maybe one more month I didn't get, but I'm not sure how they're doing it with this Etsy, because they have moved all their stuff over, my understanding, to an Etsy store. But these were already pre-made, and you know, you could order them right away. They were ready to ship. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, I placed this on a Thursday or maybe a Friday afternoon. I got these in the mail yesterday, and it was just standard shipping. So they were very quick to ship. I was shocked that I had gotten them in as quick as I did. Oh, I lost some. That goes there. But I want to show you, this was, they were just kind of pieces left out of Sleepy Hollow. They have a, it was that naming of some flosses. They were Halloween flosses, and they called it, in that group, they called it Sleepy Hollow. And I think there's a couple more in from some others. But this is what I got. I got Whispering Hollow. And I hope that, yeah, that's coming across real good. Isn't that pretty with that brown and the orange in it? It's so pretty. It's a pretty fall color. I got Midnight Ride. And it's kind of a, it's a black, but it's also kind of a grayish. I'm not sure, maybe purple, or I'm not sure, but it's real pretty. Curse of the Hollow. That's kind of coming. There we go. That looks to be, it's kind of a brighter orange. It's real pretty. All these I got are real pretty. I was real happy with them. Spirit of the Pumpkin. Isn't that a pretty green? That's so pretty. That modeling's real pretty. Got a lot. Haunted Vineyard. This is real pretty. Look at that. It's got that kind of some purples and grays. Ichabod Crane. Yeah, crane. Here, now you can see it. It's got green in it. Night Terror. And Von Tassel. I like that. This is a real pretty orange. I like that one. But yeah, I was real pleased with them. They're all very pretty. And the shipping was fast. I couldn't get over how fast. I was so shocked when I got notification that Monday they were out for delivery, because I honestly thought it would be later this week before I got them. So, so I got those. I do have a few little finishing ideas that I found at Dollar Tree and Walmart. I had seen these on some other floss tubers, but my Dollar Tree never had them. But I finally caught them. I just went in the other day. I hadn't been in there a long time. I was like, well, I want to go in there and see if they got. They were starting to get their fall stuff out in mine, but they did not have very much at all. But these little they're 10 little hanging plaques here that are perfect to put finishes on, because you can put your magnets on them, and you could snip this off and put it on a easel, or hang it off a board that's got the hooks. You could do a lot with these. So I picked up two. I think two's all my store had. I got lucky on those. And they had this Burlap Trim. It's a 3-pack. And I had never seen this before, and I thought, well, this will come in handy. But they're just different styles of trim. They're all burlap. And then at Walmart, of course, have to go to Walmart. My Walmart is getting, now it's been a few days, so they might have already started putting more fall out, but they were putting out their fall picks and things like that. And so I grabbed up these cotton ones because I usually miss them. They're usually gone before I get to them. So I got these. And y'all, they're at 97 cents a pick. So I grabbed a whole handful. So that's what I got. That was my that's my haul for cross stitch and cross stitch finishing. I do want to tell y'all, I'm thinking about starting a new kind of little segment, and just kind of let me know what you think if you'd be interested. I like watching other YouTube channels and Flosstube channels that sometimes throw a little extra stuff in there, like favorite things that they find. It can be anywhere from, in this case, the one I have today is kind of crafty, and you could definitely use it for finishing. But I've seen them, like a favorite kitchen utensil that they have bought that they really like. Or I've seen some that talk about a new makeup they bought that they really liked, or a new just anything, pen or notebook, or just things like that. Because I've gotten lots of good ideas from watching people like that, because I enjoy watching some of these videos that are not cross stitch related, that do hauls, that that have the Walmart hauls, or the Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby, any of those. And you can get some really good ideas off of those, because it never fails. They have something on there that I have never heard of or seen. And so I'm thinking about maybe just once a month. I don't even know, it may not even be once a month, but I don't know, just thought I would throw that in there, talk about a couple of new things that I have found that I really like. And so I thought, well, this week I would start off with one thing that I found at the Dollar Tree that I really like. And they are these little finger protectors. I have watched a couple of other floss tubers, and just like me, that are that have problems with the hot glue, or it never fails, you burn your finger. I've had numerous burns and having to peel off the glue off my fingers. And these are just little silicone caps that you put on the tip of your finger. And you can use it to, especially when you're finishing, to hold your fabric down while the glue dries. And it's a game changer. This really changed, really came in handy. And I used it on this finish with my cow pile, because I used Aleene's tacky glue. I didn't use hot glue this time. And it worked really good with it because I didn't get that sticky residue. I didn't have to peel the glue off my finger. And so, I don't know, I just thought I'd show it in case some of y'all have never heard of it. You might want to try it. But I got them at the Dollar Tree, and they came in a pack of 2 for $1. And they were back there in my Dollar Tree. They have like a little craft corner, and it was back there hanging on, just back there with their little trims, and I think it was some tape and things like that they had back there. Little popsicle sticks, it was back there with it. But I just thought I would show them, because I'm going to tell you, it made a big difference for me using them to finish pieces on. And so, but yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about it. But that's all I got cross stitch. I thought just real quick, I did finish with my books. I did finish my Colleen Coble's One Little Lie. I've already returned it to the library, but it was really good. It was about, you followed a girl by the name of Jane Hardy, who had just been appointed sheriff of a little small, I think they were a coastal town in Alabama called Pelican Harbor. And there's a string of murders going on in it, and she has to solve them. And her father, before he was the police chief. She was appointed police chief after he retired. But now he's being linked to them and kind of being framed for them. And so, she has to solve them. And it was good. It's a Christian suspense romance novel. And I was, like I said in a previous video, I was kind of surprised at the amount of details that she went into, and how she described some of the scenes and how some of the murders took place. They weren't bad, I'm not saying that, but I guess I was thinking, since it was a Christian novel, that maybe they wouldn't be as intense as some of these others. But but it wasn't anything scary, because I do not like to read anything with gory or scary, or nothing that's going to keep me up at night, because I can't do that. But so no, in no way was it scary. I was just like, I wasn't expecting it to be kind of this intense. But it is a series, and I would like to read book 2, and my library actually has it. But there's some other books I want to read first and then go back to it. But it was good. I enjoyed it, and if you like the suspense, romance, thrillers, I think you would probably like it. And but that's I'm back to reading my Mitford series, and I'm gonna finish it this time. It's so cute, and I've really gotten into it now, and so I feel like I can probably finish it maybe by my next Flosstube. I'll have it finished. But and I gotta tell you, I didn't bring them in here to show, but when I was going back from lunch today at the school, the librarian had a stack of books out by the trash can. A lot of them were old textbooks, but there was some books in there that I wanted to read, so I grabbed one. And I said, "Is it okay if I take this book?" And he said, "Yeah." He said he was getting rid of them, and so I went. He said, "Go get more if you want them." So I ended up about getting 5 or 6 books that I know 4 of them are Mary Higgins Clark. I've never read hers, but they sounded really good. And so, yeah, I was excited about my little book haul today. I didn't bring them in here, and they're old. but you still read them. There's nothing wrong with them. I don't know why he was getting rid of them. He didn't say, and I didn't ask. But it might have been that the kids just weren't interested in them. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah. But I hope I'm going to end it here, and I hope everybody has a great week. And I will see y'all later.